Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Two things are infinite: the universe and human. Stupidity and I'm not sure about the universe. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. A person who never made a mistake never try anything new. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The only source of knowledge is experience. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. You never fail until you stop trying. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. The value of a man resides in what he gives and not in what he is capable of receiving. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. We are being seduced by technology, and we must return to the core values that make us human: compassion, empathy, and the pursuit of truth. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. We are all governed by certain truths, whether or not we acknowledge them. We should take care not to make the intellect our God. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. It cannot lead. It can only serve. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. True respect is not hierarchical, but universal. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The fact that we can understand the laws that govern nature is both a wonder and a responsibility. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. It is through this pursuit that we keep our sense of wonder and maintain our connection to the mysteries of the universe. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. When the right to seek truth is oppressed, the spirit of discovery is stifled, and human progress is hindered. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. The majority only see what is presented to them and accept it without question. The true thinkers, the ones who shape the world, dare to challenge what they see. A happy man is dissatisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. True happiness comes from finding joy in the moment, not in endless pursuit of what might be. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. To do so, one must be willing to face failure, ridicule, and the unknown. The true measure of a man is not what he does for himself, but what he does for others. Our greatest achievements are those that benefit humanity as a whole. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Discovery requires a willingness to explore the unknown, to accept uncertainty, and to embrace the unexpected.